just started recording a real kind of like arm burner for you, and camera's naffed up because I've gone between webcam, laptop cam, sussing things out. So here we go again, round 2 for me. I suppose there's benefits in that. So I'm going to just take you through an upper body workout, mainly arms, really targeting the triceps and the arms, but we will be using lots of other bits. Starting with a warm up toe taps. So I'm aiming for 20 to 30 seconds here. I step a bit of an angle, it's a bit noisy. Good. And then take a bit of an extended warm up. Second up. So I'm already lovely and warm because I've just gone through this. But I want to make sure that you've got everything. So we'll do it again. Get it right. And hopefully you'll have something that you can do that you enjoy. Okay. Range of motion squats. No frills. Nothing too fancy. Just good range of motion squats. A few more seconds. I love doing interval warm-ups because I think they give you a bit of a focus right from the beginning of your workout. You know you're doing something for X amount of time. Take a little rest. Going in for some walkouts. I love these as a warm-up because you can use everything. Settling to a plank, feel the ab activity, and then step back, arms up overhead. So I'm working to about 30 seconds for each interval. Good. And now taking some windmills. So legs really wide, hinging down from the hips, chest is nice and upright, flat back, rotating side to side. So if you don't want to have to clock watch, then of course you can set yourself a timer, and that will always help with this kind of thing. It's softening the knees to bring yourself back up. And we're just going to take some big arm circles. A few big arm circles forward and backwards. So we're going to start with a quick tabata. So 8 rounds of 20-second efforts with 10 seconds rest. We're just going to do it the once. But you can always do more times than this if you want to. But I'm going to follow that with some resistance-based work using kit. So to begin with, we're doing resistance-based work, no kit, body weight. So you're relying on really good form here, really good timing, really good weight distribution, that sort of thing. I'm going to set my timer. Like I said, I've just done this. So this is good for me because I get to do it again. And of course, if you guys want to do this more than once, go for it, absolutely. You can kind of treat the whole workout as a bit of a circuit and repeat it however many times you've got time for, the energy for. So we're going to start in 10 seconds with tricep press-ups. And I'm taking these on my knees. Tricep press-ups are narrow press-ups, so your hands are closer together than usual. And the elbows are coming back, sort of towards your waist, rather than out to the side. And to achieve that, you kind of have to concentrate on having the eye of your elbow forwards. So that crease in your elbow, facing forwards. Okay, going into single arm tricep presses. Done 4 sets of these just before starting with you. So this is going to start to really burn for me now. But to be fair, it burns pretty fast anyway. So you'll definitely be feeling your triceps by the end of this tabata. Good. Breathing out as you press up. If you need to find some power from somewhere, if you're already feeling the burn and you need some power. So swapping over. Oh, there we go. And press. So just trying to avoid this kind of leg pendulum that sometimes creeps in and avoid collapsing the weight into the ground. So bringing the shoulder back to the ground but not resting. Good, in between. And now we're going to go for plank up downs. You can do these in a box. You can do them in a 3/4, elbow, elbow, palm, palm. Or you can do them in a 4 plank position. Elbow, elbow, palm, palm. This is one that I'm finding really challenging at the moment because I have a shoulder injury, but finally able to push myself up without any pain. Might not feel as strong as I want to, but it's not painful, which is fun. Okay, let's go into tricep dips. So you're going to bring yourself into this tabletop position. Love it. Lift your toes, weight through the heels, bending the elbows. What I see a lot of is this. So just avoiding that, okay? Should all be bent through the elbows, weight back, not forwards. Good. Okay, we're going into those single arm tricep presses again. So I'm starting on my left hand's hugging right ribs. Breathe out to press. And avoiding that leg pendulum. Good. Yes. Okay, and I'm top and tailing here so that I'm facing front. Obviously, you can just kind of roll over. Ready? Good. Press. Press. This is one of my favourite body weight arm exercises. Dips are so common and they're great. And obviously you can do them on a surface. But for a change, I love these. Okay, so final round here, we're going into plank with a shoulder tap. Again, you can do this box or 3/4 or full. Really bringing the belly button back towards the spine and making sure that you're not slamming the hands down, taking real control through the core so that you're not rocking side to side and that you're not collapsing into the ground. Knees down, rest. So, we've done cardio, range of motion warm-up, done a lush little tabata there for the arms. And now we're going to do some different intervals. Oh, Daddy's on duty and I can hear the kids outside. Okay, so we're going to do some different intervals this time. I've got a kettlebell here that I'm going to use, but you can use dumbbells, plates, bottles filled with water, anything with resistance really. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so I like the kettlebell for this kind of exercise. I'm doing a bottoms up curl, which means I'm holding the loop of my kettlebell. And I'm going to take a hammer curl. So that means the palm of my hand is going to face in rather than up towards the ceiling, which we often do. Belly button drawn back, shoulders round. 8 to 12 repetitions would be my usual kind of guide. 3. If it feels heavy on the lift, breathe out. Okay? And that should help you give a little bit of power. Same again. On the other side, just making sure that as you lift and lower, your body isn't rocking with you. So your torso needs to be really strong and stable. Awesome. Okay, so popping that down, I'm going to do jumping jacks for 30 seconds. As soon as I hit 12 on my clock, I'm off. And they're not warm-up jacks. You do want to have some good pace about these. Really reaching the arms up overhead. Getting a nice stretch down the lats. Last few seconds. And rest there. Good. So we're going to superset another weighted resistance set with a cardio interval. So now I'm going to go into lat raises, single arm lat raises, so I'm not doing both arms at the same time. You can use a dumbbell, plates are great for this, but also you can use a kettlebell holding the fleshy bit, and then just gripping nice and tight, hands through the loop. Again, nice strong torso, breathing out to lift. Couple more if we can. Breathing out if it feels tough. Good. And then changing arms. So this left side, most people have a kind of strong side and a side that feels like it has to work just that little bit harder. And that's my left side for me. So nice strong core to kind of support that. And then ready to lift. Four more for me, evening myself out. Just two more. Fab. Okay, popping the kettlebell down. Another cardio. We're going to do skippers. So hands are fairly wide. You want to make sure you've got some real tension in your arms here. They're not kind of floppy, loose limbs, okay? And we're going to skip. Just for 30 seconds. You can alternate your feet forwards and back. You can double bounce. It's up to you. Just for 30 seconds. Nearly there. Keep going. Keep tension in the arms. These often feel like a bit of a funny one, don't they? But they're great for the arms, great for the triceps. Okay. So, I'm going to go in for a truck driver now. Another one of my favourites. I love these. So, taking a weight, you'll probably have a kind of moderate weight here. The goal is to maintain this kind of isometric height, although we are going to add a bit of a rotation in there. So you need to be able to maintain that for an interval, basically. So I'm going to time 30 seconds here, and then I'm going to do my 30-second cardio. So arms out front, off we go. Taking a nice good rotation, keeping the arms out straight. There's a tendency to let the wrists kind of do the work, or to the elbows get floppy. Belly button drawn back, soft knees if you need it to support the lower back and the upper body. Nearly there. Nice straight arm rotations, arms out straight, rest. Straight into jumping jacks. So 15 seconds left here. 10. Rest. Okay, final exercise. Plank with a shoulder tap. I'm going to time 30 seconds. Again, just being careful that you're not kind of Really rotating the whole body while you're doing this. And you want to have enough core control that you can kind of keep this arm up. You haven't got to rush to get it back down on the ground so that you don't collapse. Last few seconds. Bend the knees. Bring yourself up. Skippers. 30 seconds. Good. And even with no rope, no weights, by the end of this circuit, you'll probably be feeling this in the arms. A few more. Yes. And that's it. Okay? So, like I said, if you've got the time and the inclination, some energy to burn, then defo, go for it again. Do it 2, 3 rounds, 4 rounds if you really want to. And choose whichever weight you've got at home that you think will be suitable, or modify accordingly. So just stretching out a little bit now. Shoulder stretch here. The important thing here is that your shoulder's not up by your ear. Just want to bring it down and gently give that arm a little drag across, nothing too aggressive. And you want to concentrate pushing the shoulder blade outwards. So you've got a gentle pull across the body with the hand, and the shoulder blade is nudging itself out in the opposite direction. When you know how to do this stretch, it's a lovely stretch. Good. So same again, shoulder down away from the ear. Hands giving a gentle pull, shoulder blades pushing in the other direction. Keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. And you can clasp the hands behind you, reach the arms up and back. Lovely stretch for opening the chest, stretching across the front of the delts. And when you're stretching, just still keeping that belly button drawn in so that you haven't got this kind of floppy frame. You might need to, if you've got an arch in your back, tuck your tailbone slightly. If it's the other way, then if you stand like this, you might want to find a more neutral position. Good. And then lifting the arms up to take a tricep stretch overhead. And really concentrating on lifting that tricep. Lift, and then give it a little bit of a nudge back, so that the fingers can kind of gently walk their way down the spine, even if they don't go very far. Good. Changing arms. Okay, so that's it. That's you warmed up. You've done a mini tabata. You've done a nice little resistance circuit and a cool down. Hope you enjoy that. I'm going to go and do another round of these kettlebell reps. I would love to see your videos, your post-workout sweaty selfies. I'd appreciate a tag, and I just hope you have a lovely workout. Thanks. See you soon. Bye bye.